Hi, everyone. It's Hunter Lott. In most areas of our business, finance, marketing, IT, operations, we gather the information as leaders. We bounce it off of trusted colleagues. We kind of trust our experience and we make the call. Except in HR. Somehow in HR, we get stuck in these old school ideas. I'm going to take some time today to share my perspective on the top 5 HR myths. First one, consistency. Everyone's got to be treated the same. Really? Do you do that with customers? My best customers, my worst customers are treated the same. Same customer service, same pricing. You do that, you won't be in business long. But somehow in HR, oh, we'll get sued. So everyone's treated the same. Everyone gets the same raise. Everyone gets the same opportunity. This sends a message to my A players that I don't know the difference between good and bad. Be consistent where it works. But there are going to be times with an employee that, given the situation, look, this is just the right thing to do. Precedent. Yes, if you're too inconsistent or inconsistent over and over and over again, it weakens all your policy. But these isolated decisions, because they're the right thing to do, I'm going to take advantage of when I can. Second, probationary periods. I do review of handbooks. My master's thesis was in handbook language. And this pops up a lot. Somehow we got it in our head in the private sector that this offers some kind of protection. Remember, probationary periods came from union. They mean you have no right to grieve the collective bargaining agreement or some due process rights if you're government. Private sector, probationary employees have the same rights to sue as anybody else. Well, we're an at-will state, Hunter. This is an at-will state. Yes, my home state's at will. Most states in this country are pure at will, except Montana. What do you think that means? Yep, I got the right to fire at will. They've got the right to sue at will. So the probationary period just doesn't buy us any useful legal purpose. From a business point of view, think of the message. Okay, you're hired. Walk on eggshells. We're not all in. We do a lousy job of interviewing, so we don't trust ourselves, and we're still looking. You should be looking too. This just sends this horrible message. No good, useful business or legal purpose to a probationary period in non-union, non-government. Hire slow. We've heard this one. Hire slow, fire fast. At a 3.5% unemployment rate, we missed some opportunities because we were not prepared. As we settle the next 12 to 18 months, probably in a 9 to 10% unemployment rate, there are going to be some opportunities to pick up some great talent. But this is not the time to get lazy, haphazard with our interview. We send a message to the A player that we don't know what we're doing. Be so well prepared. You could make the offer at the first interview. I've looked at my model. My best employee, I wish I had 10 of him, 10 of her. Usually it's behavior. I deep dive on the behaviors. Then I set audition questions. I am organized. I've done my homework. So when I go into the interview, I'm so well prepared, I could make the offer. Doesn't mean we always will at the first interview, but so well prepared we could. Attorney. I want good legal advice. I am not an attorney, but I'm careful. I want to bounce ideas off of various people. I trust my little voice, and the attorney is part of that process. But do not let the attorney be the loudest voice in the room. And finally, policy. Now, there's two sides to policy. I hear a lot, oh, I don't want any policy. No, 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 no. That gives me the flexibility I need to manage. Well, it doesn't work that way. The attorneys will tell us, look, if you have no policy, the default is to your worst employee. So if you have no tardiness policy, oh, that's right, then I can make the call on the fly. Well, so you have an employee that's been tardy every day for 18 months. Now you've got implied contract. Coming to work late is okay. Must be, been doing it for a year and a half. So you fire someone else for excessive tardiness. You better hope it's a worse record than this person. You kind of box yourself in. So having no policy doesn't give you the flexibility to manage. Again, the default, the standard is set by your worst employee. On the other hand, I see policy that's too mandatory. 1, 2, 3 warnings before you're fired. Well, if someone's smoking in the dynamite factory, I'm not going to give them 3 warnings. Hopefully they don't blow us up the first 2. Handbook language should be permissive in most cases, not mandatory, giving me kind of the tool I need to communicate where we stand as a company and support for supervisors at all levels. Hey, thanks. If you've got any kind of questions, don't hesitate. Shoot me an email, give me a call. I'm here to help. We'll see you next time.